Hey guys, what's up? This is Mohit Bisht from thefitindia, and in this video I'm gonna show you guys my shoulder workout, a brutal shoulder workout. And shoulders are my strength. They are my most developed body part. And today is Monday. I'm gonna start off my week by hitting shoulders with my friend, my gym buddy Abhishek. He's also running a YouTube channel. Check it out. Link in the description below. So let's go. So guys, before showing you my workout, I want to tell you that there are three heads to our shoulders. This is the front head, this is the medial head, and this is the rear head of our shoulders. These are the three heads: front, medial and rear. These are the three heads, and this right there is the trap muscle, which is also called trapezius. And people often confuse traps with these shoulder heads, and because of this confusion people do many exercises wrong. For example, when you do side raises, people think that the primary muscle which is being used is the traps, but no, when you're doing side raises, the primary muscle which is being used is the medial head of the shoulders, this. So I wanted to clear this confusion before I showed you my workout. So now it's time for my workout. Let's go. For warm up, I started off with doing rotator cuffs, very important movement, you must try this. Then I did side raises to warm up the medial head of my shoulder. Then I did front raises to warm up the front head of my shoulders. And after doing this, I did bent over lateral raises to warm up the rear head of my shoulder. So I warmed up each head of my shoulder. And warming up, the basic idea is gets the blood flowing in your muscles, which will improve the elasticity of the muscles and will prevent the chances of you getting injured. And it will also help you to lift heavy amount of weights. So 5 to 7 minutes of warm up, lightweight, high amount of reps is a must. So I started my workout with my favorite exercise. I started with a warm-up set, did 20 repetitions. Then after that, I went into my working sets. I did 4 working sets and started with 20 kilos. And on my final set, I did 30 kilos. You can see that in this, I'm not locking my arms at the top of the movement, because if you do so, it will take the tension off from your shoulders and bring the tension on your elbow joints, which might cause injury. You can see that this is my final set. I managed to do 6 repetitions, but it was tough, man. Yeah, you can see the intensity, it is real. So the second exercise was front raises using an easy bar with underhand grip. Make sure you bring the bar all the way over your head. In the first set, I didn't add any weight, so it might look easy, but it was not, because I did 25 repetitions. And on the second set, I added 2.5 kilo plates on either side and did 25 repetitions again. This exercise is great to target the front head of your shoulders. So the third exercise I did was side to front raises on an inclined bench. And the idea of this exercise is to hit the medial heads of your shoulders and also cover up the gap between the medial head and the front head of your shoulders. It's a great exercise. I incorporate it every other week. And you can see that the focus in this exercise was not on the amount of weights that I was lifting, but the focus was on the form with which I was lifting the weights. So then I moved on to my fourth exercise, which was behind the back cable side raises. This exercise targets the medial head of your shoulders and also covers up the gap between your medial head and the rear head of your shoulders. You can see that while doing this, I'm not giving any jerk to bring the cable up, because if you give that jerk, it will take the tension off from your shoulders, so you don't want that. So slow and controlled movements. I did 3 sets and increased the weight with every set. So then I moved to exercise number 5, and it was incline bench lateral raises. This exercise targets the rear head of my shoulder, and you can see that I'm not bringing the dumbbell all the way up, because that would bring the tension on my traps and would take the tension off from my rear delts. So this justifies my form. Then I went to my 6th exercise, which was rear delt cable flies. In this exercise, adjust the cable just over your head and bring both the cables at the side of your shoulders. And this exercise also targets the rear head of your shoulders I did 2 exercises for rear head because it is generally the weakest part of your shoulder for most of the people. So I did 3 sets slow and controlled movements, and I went higher repetitions, and after doing this my rear head of the shoulder was really pumped up. So must try this. Then I did my favorite exercise, which is prison push-ups. In this you do 1 push-up and you bring your arms up from the sides to all the way over your head once, then 2 push-ups, bring your arms up twice, then 3 push-ups, bring your arms up thrice. And when you bring your arms up, at the top of the movement, make sure that the outer portion of your palms touch like this, and the inner portion should face outwards. This will really target the medial head of your shoulders and will give you a great pump. And if there are some people who think that this exercise is not that difficult, then trust me, when you do it at the end of your workout, when all the 3 heads of your shoulders are completely worn out, then this exercise will really give you a great burn in your shoulders and definitely provide you with a great pump. And there's no rest in between. You start with 1 and you end with 10. There's no rest in between, there's no stopping in between. And my friend was there to encourage and motivate me, because I was feeling I thought that I won't be able to do till 10 without taking rest, but I did it, and this was my final set, and I'm so happy that this will finally end. So must try this exercise as a finisher of your shoulder workout. Try this every alternate weeks, and it's a great exercise, will give you a great burn in your shoulders, and will finally and definitely will give you a great pump. Great finisher exercise, you must try this. So after this I went on to do a little bit of posing and a little bit of flexing. I do this in between my sets just for fun. I like it, I like doing it. So then I went on to do my 8th and final exercise, which was seated dumbbell shrugs. I use a seated position because you cannot cheat in this position when you're sitting. And I started with 20 kilos, did 20 repetitions, slow and controlled movements. This exercise hits your traps, which is the muscle at the side of your neck, as I told in the beginning of this video. And after 20 kilos I lifted 25 kilos, again did 16 repetitions. Then after that I lifted 30 kilos, did 14-15 repetitions again, then 35 kilos, and again did 12 to 14 repetitions. Slow and controlled movements, as you can see. It's giving me a great burn, and yeah, it's a great exercise. Then after this set, it was my final set with 40 kilos, and that was a drop set. Drop set means that I will lift 40 kilos first. You can see, I lift 40 kilos. I'm not really counting the repetitions, and I'll do 40 kilos until failure. Still going on slow and controlled movements, 40 kilos until failure. And then you can see I'll throw the dumbbell away. Yes, and again pick up 35 kilos as soon as possible, no rest in between. And again do 35 kilos until failure. Not counting the repetitions, doing this until failure. Then after this, similarly, I'll pick up 30 kilos, then 25 kilos, then 20 kilos, and that's the end. No rest in between, doing every weight until failure. And I started with 20 kilos, ended with 20 kilos. So that's it. That's the exercise I do for my traps. I just do one exercise, and that's why I'm doing a drop set in the last set. And that's it from this workout. I hit my shoulders from different angles, you can see. So that'll give a 3D appearance to my shoulders, a good round well-built shoulders. And well-developed shoulders will make you look wider. So you should not neglect your shoulders and hit it from different angles, as I did. So you should definitely try this workout. And some people might think that I did a lot of exercises, 8 exercises, but in some exercises I just did 2 sets. So it's not too much, it's not too less. It's ideal for you to do, ideal for you to try. So must try this, and let me know how it turned out for you. So guys, I'm done with my workout. It was one hell of a workout, very brutal, and I incorporated a little higher number of reps, and I didn't go too heavy. That's it. I hope you liked it. Do try this workout, it will kill you. So that's it. Bye. This is Mohit, Bisht from Fit India. I'll see you in the next video.